Hey, folks, it's Mark Arum. I hope you're enjoying the Mark Arum Show podcast. A reminder, you can hear this very radio show live Monday through Friday. We're live 6 to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk. 6:08, so you gain an hour of sleep, but you still get 2 hours of the Mark Arum Show on Monday. Hey, gang, we got a really fun show for you tonight. Johnny Kielbasa will join us next hour with some sad fast food news. Movie Monday coming up in the next hour. And Christian Jennings, our buddy from Channel 2. I'm sick of hearing about these road rage incidents here in Atlanta. Another one. This one is bananas, Longoria. Bananas. Christian Jennings will join us in 30 minutes and break it down. Have you ever been involved in a road rage incident, Longoria? Either giving or taking?
Yeah, I mean, like, just kind of fighting back and forth and just kind of giving fingers and stuff like that.
As bad as the driver as you are, I can imagine that people get really mad at you.
No, it's usually the other way around, really.
Yeah, I don't know.
No one's ever gotten mad at me.
Chuck, you've driven with Longoria. Like, he's a horrible driver.
I'm not a horrible
surprised
driver.
that somebody hasn't rode.
You're going to start getting cops to follow me now because they think that I'm a horrible.
They should.
Wow.
Like, you're a great person, Longoria.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not a horrible driver.
If I had children,
you've been in my car twice and he's been in it once.
What does that tell you?
And he was intoxicated.
What does that tell you? Anyway,
he was intoxicated.
I want you to pay attention to Christian Jennings in 30 minutes because we got another road rage incident. I don't think Longoria caused this one because it was out on I-20, so he doesn't.
I might have been behind that moped earlier, but it wasn't. I didn't do it.
Anyway, that's coming up in 30 minutes. But as we do every Monday, we kick things off with a little game called Millennial Match Game.
Let's play Millennial Match Game.
Brought to you, as always, by our pals at Rocco's European Garage. Rocco actually in studio tonight, our benefactor. And he brought us 9,000 pizzas from Antico. Thank you, Rocco, for coming in, my friend. Good to see you. And you brought one of your workers. It's a worker? Okay. Chris is his name. He works at Rocco's European Garage. Chris, tell us a little about yourself, buddy.
I've been working for Rocco's for almost a year now.
All right.
I've been living in Atlanta since 2010.
Originally from?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, Louisville.
Yes,
a Louisville
sir.
kid. All right. So you like bourbon and horses.
Horses and bourbon.
Yeah,
That's
in
right.
that order. Okay. And how old are you, Chris, just so we get an idea?
23. About to be 24.
Oh, a nice fresh millennial. All right. Millennial Match Game. I love it. Let's meet the contestants on the phone. Kylene is in Decula. Kylene, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a paralegal. I work in Buckhead, and I'm sitting in this Atlanta traffic.
Amen. Well, we're going to make you laugh and smile on your way through Atlanta traffic, and be thankful Longoria is not stuck in the traffic with you. You're going to be playing against Albert in Decula. Albert, tell the folks a little bit about yourself, buddy.
That's Dacula to you.
Oh, excuse me, Dacula.
No, I'm just joking. I've been on the show before playing Millennial Matchup, so I'm an old veteran.
All right.
I haven't won in the last 90 days.
Excellent. You're eligible for the prize. Good job. All right, so tonight, because it's Rocco's employee, Chris, that's in here, Deb Green came up with a great swing on Millennial Match Game. It's famous TV and movie automobiles, okay? So, for example, Kylene, I'm going to say a DeLorean, okay? And you have to tell me what movie starred a DeLorean. You don't have to tell me. You just have to guess whether or not the millennial will know. So do you think the millennial will know what movie starred a DeLorean? This is just practice.
I don't think you will.
All right, you say no. Chris, DeLorean. What movie starred a DeLorean?
I'm going to have to guess Back to the Future.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
It's that simple.
DeLorean?
All right, but don't worry about it, Kylene. That was just a practice quiz. Usually the millennial doesn't know, but again, this guy works in the automotive industry, so he might have a base of knowledge that we didn't have. All right, let's start this off. As always, the ladies go first. The name of the automobile from a famous TV or movie, Kylene, is called Greased Lightning. Greased Lightning. Will Millennial Chris, 23 years young, know what movie had an automobile called Greased Lightning?
Yes.
You say yes.
I think he will.
Chris, Greased Lightning. What movie is that from, my friend?
I'm just going to have to guess Grease.
This car could be systematic, hydromatic, ultramatic. Why couldn't be greased lightning?
You get the point. Did you know that, or was that just a guess, really?
Just a pure guess.
Oh, really? All right.
Yay.
There you go. So that's a correct one. All right, here we go. Albert, you're up. Millennial Match Game brought to you by Rocco's European Garage. Famous TV and movie automobile. The famous automobile is the Mirthmobile. The Mirthmobile. Well, 23-year-old millennial Chris know what movie had an automobile called the Mirthmobile?
No, sir.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I know this movie. I don't think I would have gotten it. The Mirthmobile, Chris. What movie is that from?
Let's guess the Golden Girls.
I love the guess. The Golden Girls is actually a TV show. Wayne's World. Remember that little, what kind of car was that?
That was a Pacer.
A Pacer. Dodge Pacer. There you go. All right, so Albert gets the point because the millennial did not know. Here we go, Kylene. Millennial match game. Famous TV, movie, automobiles. The famous movie is called Christine. Christine. Well, millennial Chris know what movie starred a vehicle named Christine?
Yes.
You say yes. All right, Christine is the name of the vehicle, Chris. 23 years young. What movie starred a vehicle named Christine?
Christine?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess Christine.
That is correct. Christine is correct. Might have had a little help on that, but that's all right. We'll let it slide. All right, the end of round 1 of Millennial Match Game. What's the score, Deb Green?
We got Kylene at 2 and Albert at 1.
Round 2 of Millennial Match Game continues, brought to you by Rocco's European Garage. Chris, who works at Rocco's, might get fired if he doesn't perform. No, your boss is literally a yard away from you. Do you feel extra pressure on this or no?
I feel extra pressure.
All right, he said Rocco
I didn't know
says
he
you
was going to
should.
be here today.
All right, Albert's up. Millennial Match Game, famous TV and movie automobiles. The famous automobile, Albert, is Mutt's Cuts Shaggin' Wagon. Mutt's Cuts Shaggin' Wagon. Will Millennial Chris, 23 years young, know what movie starred a vehicle called Mutt's Cuts Shaggin' Wagon?
Great movie. I have to go with when in doubt, the millennials say, I'll say no.
Yeah, I don't. I've seen the movie. I didn't know that was the name of the vehicle in it. Mutt's Cuts Shaggin' Wagon. Chris, what movie is that from?
That would be Dumb and Dumber.
Hey,
wow.
sound in the world?
Well done. I had no idea that was the name of that vehicle in that movie.
It was all dressed up like a dog.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
I remember everything. I just wouldn't have gotten the name. All right, good job, Chris. All right, here we go, Kylene. Name of this famous vehicle is called Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Well, Millennial Chris, 23 years young, know what movie starred a vehicle called Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Got to say that very
Oh,
carefully.
gosh, I hope so. Yes, I think so,
You
yes.
say yes, Millennial Chris. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Let's go with Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious, no. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was also the name of the movie.
It's a Disney movie.
Yeah, I'm like, Disney really towed the edge on that. What do you want to go see tonight? You got to like really enunciate. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Very careful. All right, you get the point, Kylene. Here we go. Millennial Match Game continues. Famous TV, movie, automobiles. Here we go. Albert. The name of the famous vehicle is Wagon Queen Family Truckster. Wagon Queen.
No.
Quick no. Wow. All right, Millennial Chris. Wagon Queen Family Truckster. What movie had that vehicle in
Would
it?
that be National Lampoon's
This is the
Summer
new
Vacation?
Wagon Queen
Wow.
Family Truckster.
Well, regular
This is,
vacation, but
this
yeah,
is a damn
we'll give you
fine
credit for that.
automobile, if you want my honest
I'm
opinion.
very impressed by your knowledge here. I see why you hired him, Rocco. This kid's sharp as a tack. All right, here we go. Kylene's back up. Millennial Match Game. Famous TV, movie, and automobiles brought to you by Rocco's European Garage. Name of this famous vehicle, Kylene, is Striped.
Oh, striped, sorry.
Striped Tomato. Striped Tomato. Well, Millennial Chris,
Oh.
no.
I have to go with no on that one.
Yeah, I considering I didn't know what it was called, if it was stripped or striped tomato. Striped tomato, what TV or movie vehicle is that, Chris?
Maybe Green Tomatoes?
Fried green tomatoes!
Fried Green Tomatoes?
Starsky and Hutch. Wow, that just blew the speakers out of that one. Sorry about that. All right, you get the point, Kylene. He did not know. Starsky and Hutch, both a TV and a movie. So there you go. All right, here we go, Albert. The famous TV or movie automobile here on Millennial Match Game is the Gadget Mobile. The Gadget Mobile. Well, Millennial Chris, 23 years old. He's just a fresh young pup. Will he know what TV or movie starred a vehicle named the Gadget Mobile?
Yes.
You say yes. I'm leaning toward yes. You've impressed me, Chris. Gadget Mobile, what's that from? Gadget?
Ghostbusters?
Inspector Gadget. That was a good guess, though. You might be a little too young for Inspector Gadget, I think.
It's just been a while.
It has been a while. All right,
did a
no
movie
point
of
there. All right, that means Kylene is up. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one, Kylene. I wouldn't know how to answer this one if I were you. Millennial Match Game, famous TV movies, automobiles. The automobile is called Robin 1. The number 1. Robin 1. Will Millennial Chris know what TV or movie had a vehicle named Robin 1? The number 1.
Yes.
You say yes. All right. Robin 1. Millennial Chris, what's that from?
Is that the movie Cars?
That is not the movie Cars. Magnum PI. Was that the license plate that
That was the license plate, yep.
So Selleck drove the Ferrari, right? It was a Ferrari. Robin 1. Did we ever find out who was Robin Masters in that? I've asked you this before, Chuck. Was it Higgins? Did Higgins turn out to be Robin Masters? You don't know. All right. You could check on that during the break while you're eating pizza. All right, Albert, you're up. You ready? You need this one, buddy.
Yep.
The vehicle from this TV or movie is the Cannoniero. Cannoniero. Will Millennial Chris, 23 years young, know what TV or movie had a vehicle named the Cannoniero?
Negative.
You say negative. I'm with you on that. Cannoniero, Chris. TV or movie vehicle. What do you got?
I'm gonna have to guess Cannonball Run.
Whoa, that's a hell of a guess.
Okay, Edna, remember, if you can
It's The
teach one
Simpsons.
kid one thing,
The
then
Simpsons.
today will
That
be a
was the
success.
vehicle, right? That Homer
That's
developed.
Homer's car, yeah.
All right, end of round 2, a Millennial Match Game. Deb Green, what's the score?
All right, Kylene 3, Albert 2.
Wow, we got a nail biter. Kylene will be up for a clinch when we come back. It's Millennial Match Game, famous TV, movie, automobiles, as always, brought to you by our pals at Rocco's European Garage. Final edition of Millennial Match Game next on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk. Final segment of Millennial Match Game brought to you, as always, by our pals at Rocco's European Garage, famous TV, movie, automobiles edition of Millennial Match Game. Kylene is up. Kylene, Mr. Fry's Ferrari. Mr. Fry's Ferrari is the famous automobile. Will Millennial Chris, 23 years old, know what movie or TV show Mr. Fry's Ferrari is from?
I'll say no.
You say no. Mr. Fry's Ferrari, Chris, what's that from?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Wow!
The 1961 Ferrari.
Dude, I am
250
blown
GT,
away.
California.
Do you want to be my intern? Can I steal you away from Rocco's?
Less than 100
Wow, good job. All right, Albert, here we go. Benny the Cab. Benny the Cab. Will Millennial Chris know what famous TV or movie Benny the Cab starred in?
No.
You say no. Benny the Cab, Chris.
Herbie.
Roger Rabbit. Right, it doesn't matter. You blew me away today, Chris. Final score, Millennial Match Game, Deb Green.
Kylene 3, Albert 3. So it was a tie.
A tie.
Yeah.
So you're both going home with amazing prizes. What'd they win
Yes,
tonight?
both of you got a pair of tickets to go check out ATL Live at the Benz on November 15th, which is Keith Urban, Blake Shelton, Sam
Wow.
Hunt, Sugar Land,
Oh,
Judah and the
wow.
Lion, and Cale Dodds.
Wow, you guys
Oh, my
can
God.
you guys can thank me
That's
and
cool.
exactly. Hang on the line, Low T Chucks, and get some info from you. And thanks as always to Rocco's European Garage, the proud sponsor of Millennial Match Game. Chris, just amazing performance. You are welcome back, my
Thank you.
friend.
Thank you
That
very
was
much.
yeah. He's a keeper, Rocco. He's a keeper. All right, we're gonna come back after news, weather, and traffic, and talk road rage on the Mark Arum Show.
Hey, this is Ray Liotta, and you're listening to the
639, 56 degrees on Peachtree Street. 3 on the Mark Arum Show back sweat meter. I had to think about that one. Next hour, sad fast food news from Johnny Kielbasa and Movie Monday. But as you listen to the Mark Arum Show, and thank you again for listening every Monday through Friday from 6 to 8, you're probably sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic. That's why this next story, I think we all can relate to. Atlanta traffic usually causes road rage, and we've had a rash of road rage incidents. And all joking aside, I kid that Longoria is a bad driver. I mean, I'm serious about that, but I don't think you're the cause of all the road rage.
No, I'm not.
But this is something that can impact us all. What I think the key is in diffusing road rage is if you screw up on the roads, just acknowledge it. Like, oh, my bad. Like, raise your hand. My bad. Sorry. And I think that would diffuse, because if, like, coming in today, I was trying to take a left off of North Side onto Deering. And that light there, and it was like green, and there's like a mile of cars to go through. And I go through it green, and as I'm going through, it starts turning yellow. The jack wagon, 3 cars in front of me, stops on the turn. So I'm in the middle of North Side Drive as the light goes yellow to red, and I was furious. Like, there was like a little pothole in the road, and the guy was like trying to be really careful. I mean, literally a 1-inch pothole. And I'm like, what is this jackwagon doing? Like, I got mad because I was stuck in the middle of traffic. But then I was like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Everything will be fine.
You found your zen?
I found serenity now. Serenity now. Serenity
Insanity
now.
later.
Why am I talking about road rage? Another crazy road rage story, this time in Metro Atlanta on, I believe, the west side of town. Christian Jennings from Channel 2 Action News joins us. Christian, welcome to the show, dear. How are you?
I'm doing well, Mark. How are you?
I'm happy I wasn't caught in this road rage incident.
Right.
Get the listeners caught up to date on what happened.
Right. So this was in Southwest Atlanta. This was right there off I-20 at Joseph E. Lowry Boulevard. And, this investigation was still going on when people were getting off of work. So it was definitely causing some backups there. But this is a crazy situation. So Atlanta police say that a group of guys were in a pickup truck and they got mad, had a road rage incident with this moped driver. And so they get out, they start arguing, I guess, and the guys begin assaulting this moped driver, police say. So the moped driver apparently had a gun, started shooting at the guys that were attacking him, and did indeed actually hit one of the guys, so shot one of these men. That man was transported to Grady Hospital, alert and conscious apparently. But then this continues on. You have the moped driver attempt to leave the scene. The guys in the pickup truck follow him and hit another vehicle in the process of trying to chase this guy that just shot at them after they were attacking the moped driver. So it was a crazy scene. Police were out there investigating for several hours. We were on the scene as well. And as far as we know, the last I checked with APD about an hour ago, they didn't have any arrests at this time, and they're still trying to sort out everything that happened. You had the people in the vehicle that got hit also had to go to the hospital with reporting injuries. So just a crazy situation out there, and they're still trying to figure out, the root of it all.
Christian Jennings joined us from Channel 2 Action News. Another road rage incident, this one off of I-20 and Lowry Boulevard. I believe, Christian, in my 22 years of reporting Atlanta traffic, that is the first road rage incident I ever heard of that involved a moped. A moped. You usually don't see mopeds involved in road rage incidents.
No. Yeah, this was bizarre, and I was trying to talk to witnesses out there, and honestly, I kept getting a few different stories, and of course, that's what police have to deal with all the time. You have different witnesses telling you different things, so it's very bizarre. I've covered a few road rage incidents, too, and this is the first one with a moped. Sure.
I didn't even know mopeds still existed. I thought they'd been replaced by e-scooters. Like, that would be,
right.
That's the next one, a road rage incident involving an e-scooter.
Honestly, a guy, a witness, or he said he was a witness, told me it was a scooter, but then police said a moped. So, yeah, very, very bizarre. I was actually just in Italy, I have to say this, and people they were driving so crazy, but nobody had road rage. Everybody was just like, oh, that's how it is. Wave goodbye.
Because they're getting home to eat fresh pasta. Why would anyone be mad? They're just going to eat.
I guess that's it. I just noticed it was like no road rage there.
By the way, I want to pick your brain off the air about Italy, because I'm planning an Italy trip. So I want to compare notes with you later, if that's cool.
I'll send you my itinerary.
Excellent. All right, Christian Jennings from Channel 2 Action News. Always a pleasure, buddy.
All right, you too. Bye.
Take care. All right, let's open the floodgates. Road rage incidents. I know you got some good stories. I want to hear about them. Extra points if they involve Longoria. 404-872-0750. 1-800-WSB Talk. This Durango with a Swim Dad sticker just cut over 9 lanes of traffic. On Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum. This is The Mark Arum Show. Wild ride on the west side, another road rage incident, this one involving a moped of all things. Christian Jennings from Channel 2 Action News bringing us the details there. Do you have any crazy road rage stories? I thankfully don't. I'm good at diffusing situations. Like if I do something wrong in traffic, and it's a rarity, Longoria, because I'm a much better driver than you.
Sure.
But I always apologize. Like I raise my hand, like, oh, so sorry. People will mess up in front of me, and I get like this afternoon. I got angry. I got perturbed. But I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. I'm not gonna lose my life over something that happens on Atlanta traffic. I want to hear your road rage stories now, please. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. Shauna joins us on the Mark Arum Show. Hello, Shauna.
Hey, just want to say favorite show ever. Like listening to you guys doing the millennial match. I would like to be a part of that, but I got a story.
Okay.
So I was coming off of 400 south to get on 285, And I agree. I just wanted to comment about what you said about raising your hand, like saying, "Oh, apologies, apologies, I messed up." So I think that does work because when I got in front of him, I guess I must have cut him off. But shoot, I thought I put my blinker on and he should have saw me. However, he rolled up on the side of me and looked at me cussing, rolled down his window from the passenger and just pointing his finger and fussing. And I'm like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "Lord, please don't let this man do nothing crazy because I want to get home safe, right?" So he was pointing his finger, fussing, and all I kept saying, "Apologies, I don't know what else you want me to do." You know?
Right. You want me to Venmo you some money or something, buddy? What's going on?
Right, and then come to find out as we continue to go down 285, I end up in front of you anyway. So I don't understand that. And then
I honestly, I think gender does matter, at least on my end. Shauna, hang on the line. Because Deb Green is going to get your info so you can play Millennial Match Game with us, okay?
Okay, cool.
All right, hang on the line. I don't know about you, Longoria, but if a woman cuts me off in traffic or does something that would normally make me really mad, I'm less mad.
Really?
Like I would never like do what that guy did to a woman. I would never be like rah and raise my fist and flip her off or whatever. If it's a woman, I'm like, all right, just let
women drivers.
No,
not,
not
that's what I think.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
No, I just don't want to. I wouldn't want to scare them like Shauna might have been scared there. You know what I'm saying? Like I will let it go more easily than if it's a dude that does it. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Elizabeth's up next on the Mark Arum Show. Hello, Elizabeth.
Hey, Mark. How are you?
Excellent. What's going on?
When you talked about apologizing and for not flipping off women.
Yes.
This is perfect. So I'm a mom in a minivan, and I'm driving down Claremont, heading towards downtown Decatur. And evidently, I cut somebody off. I didn't know it.
It happens.
Had no clue.
Yeah.
And he starts beeping at me, pulls out his cell phone, he's videoing me. Just so happens that we end up at the same red light.
Oh.
And I roll. Oh, yeah. No, I rolled down the window. I'm like, "I'm so sorry. I don't know what I did." And he won't look at me.
He just
and I said,
ignored
"I'm
you at the
sorry."
red light.
Oh, at the red light. At the red light. And this comes in later, too. At the red light. And I said, "I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know what I did." And all he does is shoot me the bird. He won't look at me. He's looking straight ahead, goes to the green light when it turns. 1 week later, same day, same time, we're at the same red light together.
It's the same dude.
Same guy.
What did you do? Does this end up where you wind up marrying this guy or something?
It was like, "Hi," little sheepish wave, like, "It's me again."
And did he reply? Did he?
He looked shocked.
Yeah.
And
like,
kept going.
Oh,
But anyway,
man.
luckily no one was shot.
That is good. I was hoping that a relationship would blossom out of this road rage
and they
story.
fell in love and
Pull
got
over,
married.
they got some coffee.
That's my husband, Frank, now. David's up next on the Mark Arum Show. David, road rage story, real quick, buddy. What do you have?
2014 snow apocalypse, 205 in the bridge of the Chattahoochee River. Bridge covered with ice, and we're inching across it. This guy comes flying up behind us in a brand new F-150, cussing with his windows down, screaming, ranting, raving, telling us all we're idiots. We don't know how to drive because we're being courteous and allowing one person at a time to go across the bridge. So we parted the Red Sea, let him go through. He goes flying across that bridge, turned sideways, hit the guardrail, and totaled his truck right in front of all of us.
Oh, sweet, sweet karma from my buddy David. Yeah, how can you have road rage during snowpocalypse? Like, we were all stuck in it. Jackwagons. That's the official definition of a jackwagon, Longoria, in case you ever wanted to know. When we come back, more of your road rage stories. Again, a crazy road rage story, I-20 Lowry Boulevard, involving a moped, of all things. And then we're going to kick off with Movie Monday. We got Russ in Gainesville, Johnny Kielbasa, whole bunch of show left. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB-TALK, on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum. This is The Mark Arum Show.
The Mark Arum Show is performed before a live studio audience.
No, I want this town to be near you. I stand alone. I stand alone.
Welcome back to the show and a good Monday Eve to you. Mark Arum here, you there at 7:07, 7 minutes after 7 o'clock. This is the Mark Arum Show, Monday through Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. on 95.5 WSB. My whole family's here tonight. Deb Green produces the show. Longoria, the stoic Eskimo and poor driver on the other side of the takeout window. Low T Chuck screens your calls. Coming up in 30 minutes, Johnny Kielbasa with some sad fast food news. Retouching the story we heard from Christian Jennings, a road rage incident. These are becoming all too familiar in Metro Atlanta, sadly, and I think they can eventually impact all of us. This one involves a moped. Chuck, this is crazy to me. So basically, this happens off of Lowry Boulevard and I-20. A man was shot by a moped driver during a road rage incident. First of all,
Like the moped driver's the one
yes.
that was
So
the aggressor?
I think that should be on the test for getting firearms. Do you own and operate a moped, Mr. Mrs.?
Yeah.
And if you say yes, you know, come back when you get a car.
Yeah.
Or a motorcycle. Like, that should be a disqualifier for firearm possession in the state of Georgia is a moped. So the moped guy shot someone in a road rage incident, and then police say a group of men got out of a pickup and assaulted the moped driver.
Well, they should have.
Oh, so maybe it was self-defense. All
Yes,
right, the moped driver produced a gun and shot him.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's different.
They got out and they tried to beat him up, and then he shot one of them.
But, I mean, how can you get road rage against a guy on a moped? That's my question.
Easy. I was behind a
my God.
moped today. I think it was the
Yeah.
same dude.
It's like the guys, people
I'm
on scooters or
surprised.
bicycles.
But you don't feel any sorry for the guy
Not
in the
even
moped?
a little bit. Get out of my way.
No, he knows what he bought. I mean, he purchased it. He knows how fast that thing goes.
He knows what he bought.
I showed Andrew the video of people driving mopeds in Italy.
Yeah.
And it was insane.
That's like the premier source of travel is the scooter.
Yeah, but the way they are in and out and zooming around, it's crazy.
So if you got cut off by a moped, you would be just as enraged as if a guy cut you off in a Buick or something.
Oh, yeah.
Worse.
I was behind a
Worse.
moped today. There were 5 cars behind him because he was holding everybody up.
Well, you can't go faster than whatever.
Then don't drive on the
That's why they
road.
shouldn't be on the road.
But they're road All right, I'm not going to defend the moped guy. But anyway, I would
Right
love
on
to
the
hear.
sidewalk.
I would love to hear your road rage
Right on the
stories
sidewalk.
at 404-872-0750 1-800-WSB Talk. It is also Schlongoria, a couple of Movie Monday. Matthew McConaughey turns 50 years old today.
He's 50?
50
We watched
years
Dazed and
old.
Confused this weekend.
Amazing. So that's the first Movie Monday question. What is your favorite Matthew McConaughey movie? Because I thought about it. He's had a bunch of really
got a
good
lot of
movies.
really good movies.
Like, he's legit.
Yeah.
This next guy, not so much. It's also Ralph Macchio's 58th birthday.
Come on.
All right. So we're not going to talk about Ralph Macchio's career, but Ralph Macchio could do
It'll only
anything.
take 10 minutes.
He could walk on the moon, right? Ralph Macchio could walk on the moon, and he'd still be known as the Karate Kid.
Yeah, he's
right?
not getting away
There's
from that.
nothing in his life he could ever do. He could cure cancer. He could run for president, whatever. Ralph Macchio will always be the Karate Kid. Give me an actor or actress that is so tied to one role, no matter what they do, they'll always be that role. So give me an actor, an actress, and that role. Ralph Macchio, 58. Congratulations.
58? You mean 50?
He's 58.
Oh, he's 58?
Yeah, Ralph Macchio's 50. He's almost 60 years old.
He was like 40
wow.
when he did Karate Kid. Yeah, it was crazy. So those are the 2 Movie Monday topics. Your favorite McConaughey movie, and in honor of the Karate Kid, give me an actor, actress that will always be tied to a single role.
I was going to say, you talked to probably the number one actor that's tied to his role, Booger.
Oh,
yeah, he never did anything else after that.
Dude has been in all kinds of stuff, and people don't even know his name. They just know it was Booger.
He's Booger. I think a lot of it has to do with that name, too.
Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
He's Booger.
He's never getting out of it.
Poor guy. He'll always be Booger. All right, so there you go. Those are the Movie Monday topics. 404-872-0750 1-800-WSB Talk. Rob's in Fayetteville, Georgia. Rob, welcome to the show.
Hey, we still talking about road rage?
Yeah, give me your road rage story, sir. Absolutely.
Hey, so my buddy, he was going down a highway, and a car come up behind him. It was kind of late at night, and tailgated him for about a half a mile, and there was another car adjacent to him, and he kept flashing his lights. He was like, I'm not letting this jacklade pass me.
Yeah.
So he kind of slammed on the brakes to kind of check him, a brake check. Well, the driver behind him, went into the
emergency lane. Yeah.
Emergency lane and passed him, and he caught a glimpse of the back seat and saw what looked like a young boy with a bloody towel around his head.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so it ended up where it might have been a father trying to run his son to the hospital.
To the hospital, yeah. That's what I always
You know?
think. Like, if someone is really anxious, I mean, I drive north of the speed limit for the most part, but if someone is real, like, if I can tell someone's in a hurry, I'm not going to slow them down. Like, it might be a situation where you have to get to the hospital or something, an emergency. You got to get home, your house up, whatever. Yeah, so I can relate to that. Remind me to tell Longoria my road rage story. The time I had the worst road rage ever. It turned out to be a really funny story. But first, Russ in Gainesville.
Russ, come here a minute. I want to talk.
When we last talked on Friday, Russ was in the middle of his longest relationship since his second marriage. 4 days strong with joy, but all good things must come to an end. Russell, what happened, my friend?
Right after I talked to you, this other girl who's sitting here now outside, what's her name?
Jeez.
Erica.
Erica, yes.
She called me, right? And she said, come get me. And I said I would, and Joy heard that. And she said, well, I'll just get out. And she got out and left.
So all right. So this happened when? Saturday, Sunday, Friday?
I think it was Friday.
So
Yeah,
you
Friday
had
night.
Joy. You were very happy with Joy. This girl, Erica,
Yeah.
calls you and says, hey, I need a ride. And you say, okay, I'll be there. And that was the last straw for Joy.
Well, the thing was, Joy was on the phone with another guy, and that made me mad. And then, so I did that on purpose. And then she said, well, I'll just leave. And I said, well, just leave. But then I changed my mind in like 1 minute. And I couldn't find her. She was gone that fast.
Gone like the wind. Your true love,
Well,
Joy.
by the way, I got to say something first, because the doctor I used to date, she just texted me a minute ago. And she says, I know you're on the radio, and tell them I never got my prize back.
Isn't she out in like Guatemala working on kids or something?
Where is she? She's in Augusta.
Oh, I thought it was Guatemala. All right.
Well, no, she was in Africa. She goes down there every year and does like some free medical stuff for people down there, which is pretty neat. I think she's back now.
Who was the girl you sent a picture of to me today? What was her name?
That's Erica. She's sitting right here.
Oh, all right.
She's right on the ground right here.
Real quick,
Yeah.
what's Erica's story? What's her background?
Say hi, Erica.
Hi.
Hey, Erica.
She, I met her up here in town. I think on the square, and I've been messing around with her for about a month now. She's real pretty.
She is very pretty. You sent the picture. You've got a type, Russ. You like those blonde ladies. Deb Green, you're very safe
she's
around
really
Russ.
Blonde.
Deb Green is a
I feel very
strikingly
safe.
beautiful brunette. You have no problem against worry about Russ. All right, Russ. Well, good luck. I'm sad it didn't work out for Joy, but maybe Erica's the key to your heart.
I hope so. Thanks a lot.
Take care, Russ. Russ in
I
Gainesville.
think we could make a game out of Russ. Like when he calls in and tells us about a new girl, everyone picks a number of days, and we'll just have like an ongoing game.
Kind of
and
like
see.
Super Bowl squares. You pick
Yeah,
it.
right? Something like that.
All right. We could do Russ Bingo, too.
There you go.
Some sort. Yeah, we'll come up with a game for Russ's dating life. Bill's in Canton. Bill, welcome to the Mark Arum Show.
Hey, Mark. Thanks for taking my call. Hey, I've got a road rage story where I was the victim of road rage while I was in a bicycle.
Ooh.
And it wasn't because I was in the road. I was in Alpharetta trying to get down to the Big Creek Greenway. I used to commute on my bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
And so at the very end, I got to cross over the road and get on the sidewalk and go downhill so that I can swoop onto the Greenway and get to my office. So while I was on the sidewalk, somebody going the other direction, so he's going the same direction as me, but on the other side of the road, in a big old pickup truck, he rolls down at his window and he's hollering, "Get off the sidewalk, you!"
Wow.
I mean, 7:15 in the morning, and I'm thinking, you got anger in your heart there, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know why you need to come at me.
I can see
and then,
road rage happening more often in PM drive in afternoon than in the mornings. Because I think in the mornings, everyone's
you
kind
got
of
to wake
sleepy.
up angry to be that mad.
Exactly. You got to be like, in the mornings, everyone's sleepy. In the afternoon, you just want to get home. You're sick of life. And that's why the Mark Arum Show is here to calm your nerves. But I can see, do you get more road rage in the morning or the evening, Longoria? You're never up in the morning driving.
I am up in the morning. I'm up
I
at
mean, driving, though.
Oh, 7 o'clock? Yeah. Probably the morning when
Really?
I'm dropping my daughter off. Yeah,
Yeah.
because those jackwagons don't know how to drive in the morning.
Yeah.
Getting in and out of the school. Oh.
Yes. And Longoria is saying those jackwagons don't know how to drive.
Yeah, they don't.
That says a lot. Chef William on the show. Always a pleasure. Chef, how are you, sir?
Good. How are you doing tonight?
Excellent. What's going on?
So I got two quick stories. One, I was in D.C. working, and I got shot at.
What?
I honked at a guy. We were on the George Washington Bridge. He was on a motorcycle, and he was playing on his phone. Traffic went, I honked at him, he got off his motorcycle and put 2 rounds through my windshield.
That's insane. It was a motorcycle, though, not a moped. So this isn't...
It was a real motorcycle.
A real motorcycle, all right.
I hit him with my car and pinned him there until the police got there.
Oh, my God. How long ago was this, Chef?
About 10 years ago.
Holy smoke. See,
Here recently, about 4 months ago, I take 285 to work every day from Forest Park to Norcross. A muscle car, I'm in a little smart car, a muscle car forced me off the road because he thought I cut him off. And when I got out of my car, I'm a pretty big guy getting out of a little car. He got out of his car and tried to rush at me to tackle me.
And what happened?
I pulled my weapon.
Oh, all right. There you go. That'll end the situation.
I held him there until the police showed up.
I would have just said, dude, I'm in a smart car. You're in a muscle car. How could I have cut you off? Come on. It's a smart car. It's not worth dying. Atlanta traffic's not worth dying over, folks. Just yell inside your car and then keep going. Life can continue after road rage, even if Longoria cuts you off on 75. Mark joins us on the program. What's going on, Mark?
Yeah, you got to admit, though, the smart car is just begging for abuse.
Yeah, I agree.
The guy that's too big to be in there. I mean, why don't you put a target on the
I absolutely. And so we have this guy. Does Alan Hunt still drive that little thing?
I don't think so.
We've got this guy. He's the board operator for the Von Hessler program. Alan, former bodybuilder. The dude is like built like a tank, and he drove the weeniest little car I've ever seen for the longest time because he lives way out in the exurbs. And he needed a car with good mileage. So he got this tiny little thing. Like, the car was barely bigger than he was. And I can imagine he got cut off in traffic. A bunch of people think, this little guy. No, he gets out. He's a brick blank house. Anyway, I'm sorry, Mark. Go ahead, buddy.
So real quick, I'm on a different topic. I'm on the guy who's married to the role that you won't accept as anything else. Can I do that one?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is going to be controversial, I realized after I thought to call it in, because this guy's successful in a subsequent role, which I don't watch the show because I don't buy him in the role.
Okay.
But it's Al Bundy.
Oh, yeah.
I know that.
I don't even know his character's name in the Modern Family. Modern Family is the show he's in now, and it's a huge success on ABC. You can watch it on Channel 2 on whatever day it comes on.
His name's Jay.
Jay?
On the show.
But he'll always be Al Bundy, right?
Oh, yeah. He's never getting
100%. 100%. All right, that's a good one. Movie Monday, an actor that will never shed the major character no matter what else they do in their career. And Matthew McConaughey turns 50 today. What's your favorite McConaughey movie? 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB-TALK. It's Movie Monday on The Mark Arum Show.
Mark Arum on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Welcome back to the show on a Movie Monday. Matthew McConaughey's 50th birthday. Your favorite McConaughey movie. Ralph Macchio turns 58 years old. He will forever be known as the Karate Kid. Name another actor that will forever be remembered for a solitary role, no matter what they do. Jacob joins us in Griffin. Jacob, welcome to the program, sir.
How's it going?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, in reference to Ralph always being known for the Karate Kid, I'd also like to throw Arnold Schwarzenegger out there for the Terminator.
He'll always be the Terminator. Yeah, I guess that's but Conan, the Barbarian... Twins,
you always,
Jingle All the Way,
Kindergarten Cop. Yeah, you're right. He'll always be the Terminator. That's a good one. But
one line he always says,
"I'll be back."
Yeah,
that's what I say when I go to the bathroom every day on the show. I tell Longoria, "I'll be back."
That's not what you tell the toilet.
Yeah.
No, Ernie. Yeah. Well done, Chuck. Ernest is in Brazelton. Ernie, welcome to the program.
Hey. For the movie quote,
yeah,
Mr. Miyagi.
All right, good call, Ernest. Good call. I don't know what that was. Bill's in
Mr. Miyagi will always be known as Mr. Miyagi.
No, he said movie quote.
Oh,
I don't know. But yeah, Pat Morita, rest in peace.
Morita.
Pat
Morita.
Morita. But I think he's Arnold from Happy Days.
Oh, well, I guess so.
If you're old like me, Bill. Real quick on a Movie Monday, what you got, Bill?
It's road rage again. If y'all still taking that.
Yeah, you know what? Can I hold you on through the break?
Sure.
Because I want to hear your good road rage story. Remind me to get Bill in Powder Springs about his road rage story. So we got road rage stories. We got Movie Monday questions. Your favorite McConaughey movie. Ralph Macchio turns 58. What other actor will forever be known for a single role? Plus, Johnny Kielbasa will join us next with a fast food review. 404-872-0750 on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum. Don't forget, you can listen to the show at home via Amazon Alexa or the WSB radio app, and all the podcasts available online.
Hey, Atlanta, it's Andy Cohen. You're listening to The Mark Arum Show. It's so good to be born in America, where all men are free. It's so good to be born in America, all the home of the red, the white, and the blue.
7:36, in front of 8 o'clock. Mark Arum and the Bananas at your beck and call till 8 p.m. Monday through Friday on WSB. Programming note, low T. We're only on for 30 minutes tomorrow. And then Georgia basketball starts here on your home of the Dogs. By the way, great win for the Bulldogs on Saturday down in Jacksonville. I'm not going to lie. I was very, very nervous about that game. I thought Florida was going to win for some reason. But Kirby and the Dogs surprised me. Now
I was more interested in Kemp going down and hunting pythons than DeSantis coming up here and hunting hogs. But
so
whatever.
That's what happens now, right?
Yeah, DeSantis has to come up and go on a hog hunt with the governor.
That's a reward, though. That's a reward. I don't get that bet.
Like I said, I think it's just to showcase the state. Like,
Yeah.
hey, we get to show off as opposed to you.
Can Erickson finagle an invite for me and you to go on that boar hunt?
I will find out.
You and I guess. You and I to go
Whatever.
on that boar?
I'll
All
find
right.
out.
Find out. Yeah, I would love to do that. All right, we're talking road rage stories and Movie Monday. Matthew McConaughey turns 50, your favorite Matthew McConaughey movie. Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid, turns 58. No matter what Macchio does the rest of his life, he'll always be the Karate Kid. Give me an actor or actress that is tied to one role. No matter what they ever do, they'll be the same person. Same character. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. Bill is in Powder Springs. All right, Bill, let's hear your road rage story, my friend.
Yes, sir. As one Sunday morning years ago, my wife and I were driving to church through a residential neighborhood, kind of windy streets, and this car came up on our back bumper, weaving, setting, tailgating, doing all that kind of stuff. And we finally got to a straight. We kind of slowed down, pulled over, let him by. He blew his horn, flipped us the bird, and then turned in the church parking lot in front of us.
Oh, my gosh. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, did you see him in the church?
Oh, yeah, and my wife was a staff member, so we just kind of ignored.
I would have walked up to him with the collection plate and handed it to him directly. We said, I think you need a little something extra today, Steve.
But it was so funny to see his look on his face. My wife walked up to the organ and.
Oh God, good. That's a nice road rage story. Sarge is in Alpharetta. Sarge, welcome to the Mark Arum Show.
Hey, good evening. How are you doing?
Excellent, brother. What's going on with you?
I've got two road rage stories, but I'm going to tell you the local one, and you better take your heart medicine. It's going to shake you up.
All right.
I'm southbound on 85 in a big Mack truck. A pretty little blonde runs up beside me in a red sports car, crying, screaming, help me, help me. They're trying to run me off the road. And I'm saying, who? And we're running 70 miles an hour. So she takes off and goes on by me. Then here comes this big, I think it was a Bonneville Pontiac. It's been a few years back. They get right beside me, and the guy in the passenger seat shaking a gun. So I pull over toward him like I'm going to run him into the center divider. There's orange cones. It goes from 4 lanes to 3 lanes down to 2 lanes right there at the Noonan exit on 85 South.
Uh-huh.
Well, the guy in the passenger seat gets out, sits at 70 miles an hour, sits on the door where the window rolls down in the door. He's sitting on the door frame, got his left arm up on the roof holding on, and he turns around and shoots at my truck 3 times.
Oh, my God.
Well, I've got a Patriot telephone. I don't know if you remember them, but the very first cell phones that came out, they were real big.
Oh, yeah,
you
absolutely.
carried them like in a purse.
In a box.
And it was called a Patriot. I had that plugged in, and I had 911 on the phone as I'm dealing with them. And the woman's begging me, please get away from them, sir. Please get away from them. I said, I ain't getting away from them. I said, they're going to hurt somebody. Get me a cop out here. So she puts a police officer on the phone, and he's got 4 or 5 patrol cars on the phone, and he says, tell us where you are. So I gave him mile markers southbound. We're fixing to pass the Noonan exit. Got 1 patrol car northbound, 1 intersecting at the Noonan exit, and 2 behind us, coming up behind us. They get the car stopped. They get the guys arrested. I tell them what kind of gun. They can't find the gun. I tell them what kind of gun it is. We get in court. Their attorney, the boy driving was wanted on an investigation of murder. They killed the boy down there on a pond in Noonan. This is about 12 years ago.
Oh, my goodness.
The other boy in the passenger seat with the gun in his hand, he's escaped from prison. He's a prison escapee. I didn't know this, but, I mean, I'm not going to let him hurt this girl.
Whatever happened with the blonde girl?
She just took off in the red car. She came in later.
Okay.
She went to the police station and made a report.
Wow. Sarge, I got to run because we got fast food, but that's I'm glad, obviously, Sarge survived. Holy smokes. We needed, like, a soundtrack to that story. Like that, like Smokey and the Bandit or something. That was great storytelling, too, Sarge. That was fantastic. Here's some not-so-fantastic news, ladies and gentlemen.
And now, on the Mark Arum Show, it's time for the Fast Food Review.
Joining us live on the Greasy Salty Hotline from parts unknown, height unknown, weight. We do not want to know. The end of an era on the Fast Food Review with Johnny Kielbasa. Johnny weeping uncontrollably. What has made you so sad, my friend?
Oh, Mark, I've been drinking like Smokey with a truck full of Coors Light coming from Texarkana, man. This was one of the lowest days of my life. I'm going to put a black armband around my supersized Pepsi and never go anywhere again because they closed it, Mark. They closed it.
Hold it together, Johnny. What exactly was closed? Let the people know what is closed.
Mark, you remember I used to tell you that 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 left to get you from the Pink Pony parking lot to the Crystal on North Druid Hills Road, Mark, when they took it away from me.
Oh, Johnny.
I can't do it anymore, Mark. What about the Johnny Kielbasa triangle between the Pink Pony, the Crystal, and the Rusty Dale? I can't do it. First they took the famous pub away from me. Now they took my Crystal.
That was a sad day, too. Oh, man. Thoughts and prayers, Johnny. The Johnny Kielbasa triangle is no more. There's no more unless you can replace it. I mean, they took the Piccadilly off, I think, of North Druid. Is gone now, too. Famous pub. I mean, now you know I feel about Howell Mill and losing Long John Silver's.
Mark, where else could you
and
go
Hardee's.
at 3:30 in the morning? Where else could you go at 3:30 in the morning and see your favorite transgender drive-through worker and get a stack of Crystal Chicks? They were open all night, Mark. They never turned their back on me.
Is it all right? Here's Johnny. I know this is a tough time for you, but is it just a remodel? Are they remodeling it, or what do we know? Do we know anything?
No, corporate says they're going to focus on other units.
Oh no! Oh.
It's never coming back. They're probably going to turn it into a McDonald's or something.
Oh, Johnny, I'm so sorry. It's gonna be a Pinkberry. They're turning into a Pinkberry.
Oh God, Mark.
All right, pour one out for Johnny Kielbasa, ladies and gentlemen. The Crystal on North Druid Hills Road is no more. It is no longer 3 left from the Pink Pony. Gets you to the Crystal on North Druid Hills. 2 wrongs still make a right in Johnny Kielbasa's world. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I listen. I'm with you, man. You and I had a lot of good times at that Crystal on NDH.
We almost ate that place out of business.
Yeah,
but now
for real.
Maybe, I guess we did.
We officially ate them out of business. All right, Johnny, can you pull it together for the football minute?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for the people. We're gonna try for the people.
All right, Johnny Kielbasa, as he composes himself, he's gonna get ready for the fastest 60 seconds in the sports world. It's the football minute where he breaks down the weekend that was in the world of pigskin. It's the football minute from Johnny K.
Everybody go deep. Week 9 in the NFL, separation week in college, Halloween to Christmas transition week in America. Your Southdown 95 South Georgia Bulldogs went down south to the cocktail party. Yeah, I said it. They took it to the north up 95 Gators, and Jake Fromm was dropping the bomb. Your Midtown Ramblin' Wreck went up to Pitt, fell in a pit. Forget about it. They're rebuilding. Man, your Atlanta United FC fought bravely in the MLS Eastern Conference Final, but scored too soon and lost their lead to Toronto. Great season nonetheless, fellas. Your Hank Aaron Drive Panthers were on a well-deserved bye week this week. 2 weeks till App State at home. Get your tickets now. Your Magic City Dirty Birds did not lose this week because they were on an undeserved bye. America's team Cleveland Browns are no longer America's team and no longer much of a team. Wow. Deshaun Watson claims the Popeye spicy chicken sandwiches he ate fixed his eye after got ripped out of his head. You're welcome, Deshaun. The New York Football Jets were nice enough to escort the Dolphins off the schneid and into the 1-7 club. And tonight, Mark Aram's New York Football Giants look to make Los Caballeros 0-2 in the state of New Jersey this year on the M&S.
First of all, you're Cleveland Browns. As an owner of Nick Chubb in just about every fantasy league, what the hell are you doing? Just give that man the ball already. Baker Mayfield is hot garbage, sir. Just hand it off to Nick Chubb. God bless.
Yeah. And somewhere along the line, somebody thought it was a good idea to keep him off the field during fourth down. Great job. Great job, catches.
And on the goal line, let's bring in Hilliard on the goal line, Longoria. Hilliard. By the way, my favorite part of that football minute was Johnny in the beginning goes, "Everybody go long." That was fantastic. Johnny, we appreciate you as always, and...
If the cholesterol is high, baby, it's so my. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram and listen to the Sausage Hut Podcast on any pod app or JohnnyKielbasa.com.
Send your Kielbasas to Kielbasa. Send your condolences to Kielbasa on JohnnyKielbasa.com. Appreciate you, bruh.
Anytime, bro. Rest in peace.
There you go. Rest in peace, Crystal on North Druid Hills. That's a sad loss. All right, we don't have much time, so real quick, whatever your story is, your movie Monday, whatever, we got to go quick. Eric's in Alpharetta. Eric, what do you have?
Hey, Mark. Trying to go quick on this road rage.
Go ahead, buddy.
1967 Fairlane for $500 on the west side of Chicago, driving down the road with my buddy one day, pull up to a red light, and then one of Johnny Kielbasa's buddies looks over at me and says, "Hey, what are you looking at?" I said, "Nothing." Yeah, "You looking at me?" I look at my friend and start laughing. He pulls out a 457.
Ooh.
Points it out.
Ooh.
Not as good as the other guy's story.
That was tough to beat. And thankfully, I've never had a gun pulled on me in traffic. In the traffic center, yes.
Oh, okay.
But in traffic.
You had one pulled on you before?
In the traffic center, but not actually in traffic. Todd is up next on the Mark Arum Show. Todd, real quick, what do you have, buddy?
Movie Monday.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, McConaughey, Dazed and Confused, hands down.
100%.
Pretty good, too.
100%.
Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker.
That's what someone said on Twitter. Yeah, he'll always be Luke Skywalker for sure.
Always. And one more real quick, Anthony Perkins as Norman Bates.
Yeah. He's dead now. Yeah, I was about to say he's dead. My mom texted me on the Piccadilly text line, Jason Alexander is Costanza. He'll never do anything. He'll always be George Costanza. John's in Dallas. John, real quick, what do you have?
Movie night.
Yeah, buddy.
My favorite McConaughey movie was Sahara.
Sahara?
Sahara.
Was that the horse movie? Were there horses in that
No, it was where they went to chasing the Confederate gold.
Oh, I never saw that one.
Sahara.
So you're saying it's called Sahara?
Yeah, like the Sahara Desert.
Like the desert, not the dessert. All right, I'll check that out. Mud. Have you seen Mud with McConaughey? That was really good. That was a Deb Green kind of picture. Yeah, you'd love that. Okay. We'll finish up with Movie Monday. We still got to give away. Oh, we got some tickets to give away.
Big tickets to give away.
Big tickets to give away, and star of the show on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum. This is the Mark Arum Show on a Movie Monday on WSB.
Mark Arum on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Final segment of the show. We got to be quick. We got to hustle. Leroy's in Powder Springs. Leroy, real quick, buddy, what do you have?
The movie guy, the Fonz.
Oh, Henry Winkler will forever be Arthur Fonzarelli. Yeah, good job, Leroy. I like that one. Jared's in Cartersville. Jared, real quick, what do you have?
All right, I got McConaughey movie, Sahara. Pretty good. Penelope Cruz is in that movie, too. It's a lot of fun. And then for actors, we have Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor in the Terminator movie.
Real, yeah, absolutely.
And then another Star Wars with Ian McDiarmid as Emperor Palpatine.
I am not a. I don't know about that. All right, I'm not a big fan of Penelope Cruz. I don't know what it is. People think Longoria drools over her. How old are you, Jared?
Who?
39. I think she's okay. But Sarah's a lot of fun, regardless of whether you like Cruz or not.
Is he old enough for these tickets, Deb Green? Will he
I
enjoy
think
this?
he's old enough for these tickets.
All right.
Sure.
Do you want these tickets, Jared? Let me ask you this. Deb, what could he win if he accepts?
Journey and the Pretenders at Lakewood next summer.
You old enough to like Journey and the Pretenders?
No, pass them on to someone else.
All right, there you go. I like that honesty. Honesty right there. Mark, you won the tickets by default, my friend. You're going to Journey and the Pretenders. How about that?
Sweet.
All right. Real quick, what's your story?
Movie Monday. Tim Curry is Frankenfurter.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, you see him in other movies, and you just go right back to that movie.
Yeah, all right. Not exactly a prize-winning answer, but we'll give you the tickets anyway. What did he win again, Deb? These are great tickets, actually.
Journey and the Pretenders, August 13th at Lakewood. You got another pair if you want to give him another pair away.
Can I give? Oh, I got to give them away now?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah, more work for Chuck. 404-741-0750. Call up, win that second pair. Let's do start of the show, Longoria.
And now, are you guys ready for the Mark Arum?
Two food-related stars of the show. Rocco's European Garage brought us Antico Pizza. And Bun Mi, Vietnamese Grill, brought us in some delectable delights before the show as well in honor of yesterday's National Sandwich Day. Check them out on Peachtree Street in Midtown. Short show tomorrow, but we'll have fun on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum, Facebook, Mark Arum WSB. In the meantime, go to sleep, little baby.
Go to sleep, you little baby.
Yippers. Guests of the Mark Arum Show stay at the All Suite Omni Hotel, located in the heart of Chicago's Magnificent Mile.